Welcome to Daily News Podcast, the voice of Mangalore today. Here, we dissect the news, uncover the stories, and bring to light the issues that matter most to you. Join us as we navigate through today's pressing news.
In a crackdown on illegal wildlife hunting, forest officials in Belthangady, acting on a tip-off, raided a shed in Jerukat, Kalia village, and seized 17 kilograms of wild animal meat and hunting equipment from the residence of Jossi Alwyn Lobo. A car belonging to Sharath Shetty from Kulai Meganamain was also impounded for allegedly transporting the meat. The seized items have been sent for verification. Both accused have been charged under the Wildlife Protection Act at the Belthangady Forest Range Office. The successful operation was led by Belthangady Range Forest Officer Tiagaraj TN and his team.
In a tragic incident off the Gangolli coast in Udupi district, 3 fishermen have gone missing after their boat capsized near the Madi lighthouse. The fishermen, identified as Roth Karvi, Suresh Karvi, and Jagannath Karvi, had set out for fishing when their boat overturned due to rough sea conditions. One fisherman was rescued alive. Heavy rains and turbulent sea have been reported in the area, causing the boat to capsize. Search operations are on to find the missing fishermen. Our thoughts are with the families during this difficult time.
Monsoon is back with a vengeance in Karnataka, with heavy rainfall predicted by the IMD in coastal, Malnad, and southern interior regions. A yellow alert has been issued for the coastal districts as the downpour is expected to continue till July 17. Areas like Kolar, Mysuru, Chikaballapur, and Chamarjanagar in the southern interior are also on high alert for heavy rainfall. Stay safe and be prepared for waterlogging and traffic disruptions in these regions as the monsoon wreaks havoc in our state.
In a tragic incident near MGM College on the Udupi-Manipal highway, multiple passengers were injured in a head-on collision between 2 express buses. The collision occurred when a bus traveling from Manipal to Udupi lost control and crashed into a private express bus coming from the opposite direction. Both buses suffered significant damage, causing a traffic jam on the busy highway. Quick action by the Udupi Traffic Police helped in managing the situation and clearing the congestion. Our thoughts are with the injured passengers, and we urge all drivers to prioritize road safety to prevent such accidents in the future.
In an appalling incident in Moodabidri, 3 individuals, including 2 lecturers, have been arrested on charges of raping a college student. The accused, identified as Narendra, Sandeep, and Anup, allegedly took advantage of the victim's vulnerability. It is reported that Narendra lured the student under the pretense of academic help, while Sandeep used blackmail to assault her. Anup, a friend of the lecturer's, also allegedly raped the student. The victim, fearing the consequences, kept silent until she confided in her parents, leading to the arrests. This harrowing case has shocked the community, highlighting the urgent need to address the safety and well-being of students in educational institutions.
In the latest update from Karkala, a college student named Fatima Shabna has been arrested for allegedly writing obscene and communally provocative words on the wall of a hostel washroom. The incident took place on May 7th when the offensive words were noticed by other students. Following a complaint filed by the women's hostel warden, the Karkala Rural Police conducted an investigation leading to Shabna's arrest on July 14th. The accused, aged 21, was produced before the Karkala court the same day. Stay tuned as we bring you more updates on this developing story from Karkala. In a heartbreaking incident, a First Division assistant at the Belthangady Taluk office passed away following a heart attack this morning. The deceased, identified as Satish, 46, was a dedicated employee at the Belthangady Taluk Administrative Complex. The unfortunate event took place when Satish collapsed after exiting the bathroom at his rented house in Laila. Despite immediate medical attention, doctors at the hospital declared that he succumbed to a heart attack. Hailing from Hassan district, Satish leaves behind his wife and a son. Our thoughts and prayers are with the grieving family during this difficult time. In a united effort against drug abuse, the Mangalore City Police partnered with various organizations to host an impactful awareness program at Town Hall. Over 800 students, parents, and teachers attended, showcasing a community-wide commitment to combat the issue. Dignitaries like the district commissioner, police commissioner, and heads of academic institutions were present. The event featured a skit by Roshni Nalaya students highlighting the consequences of addiction. Speakers emphasized the need for collaborative efforts to eradicate drugs from Mangaluru. Attendees received goodie bags with informative materials and a QR code to report drug peddling anonymously. The program ended with the national anthem, symbolizing the start of a citywide mission to educate, empower, and eradicate drug abuse. In a recent incident in Boluvaru near Puttur, a man identified as Raju, aged 45 and hailing from Hassan but residing in Bantwal, was apprehended by Puttur town police. He was arrested after brandishing a sword and threatening the public. Acting swiftly on local tip-offs, the police acted promptly in coordination with the public. A case has been registered at the Puttur Town Police Station under relevant sections of the Indian Arms Act and the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita (BNS). Further investigations into the matter are currently ongoing. In a bid to enhance public transport services in Puttur, MLA Ashok Kumar Rai announced the upcoming operation of city buses by Karnataka State Road Transport Corporation, KSRTC. The Puttur-Mangaluru State Bank of India non-stop services were recently flagged off by Mr. Rai to cater to the growing town's need for better transportation. The new route will significantly reduce travel time between the two destinations, benefiting hundreds of daily commuters. KSRTC has introduced brand new coaches for the service, offering a total of 60 single trips per day. The non-stop bus service will bypass certain towns to ensure faster connectivity, covering the 52 kilometers distance in just 1 hour. With buses operating at a frequency of around 20 minutes, the initiative aims to ease travel for residents and encourage a shift from private vehicles to public transport for environmental and economic benefits.
Urging the state government to address the shortage of sand and laterite stone in Dakshina Kannada, protests were staged by the BJP and Construction Workers Federation of India, CWFI, in Mangaluru. BJP District President Satish Kumpala called for keeping laterite stone quarries out of the Department of Mines and Geology's purview, citing difficulties in obtaining quarrying licenses. He highlighted the high royalty of $256 per ton, causing distress to quarry owners. MLA D. Vedavyasa Kamath emphasized the need for a separate sand extraction policy in coastal districts. Meanwhile, CWFI representatives expressed concerns over the impact of the shortages on construction activities, urging affordable prices for these essential materials. The community calls for government intervention to alleviate the difficulties faced by workers and ensure the availability of sand and laterite stone in the region.
In today's weather update, the India Meteorological Department has issued a warning for squally weather in Mangaluru and along the coast of Karnataka till July 17. Fishermen are advised to avoid venturing into the Arabian Sea during this period. Dakshina Kannada district has already experienced heavy rainfall with 43.4 millimeters in the past 24 hours, causing damage to 18 electricity poles and a house in Bantwal Taluk. Udupi district also received 48 millimeters of rainfall during the same period. The Dakshina Kannada District Disaster Management Authority reported a significant increase in rainfall with 2,649.2 millimeters compared to the normal of 1,726 millimeters between January and July. Stay safe and stay tuned for more weather updates.
Renowned journalist Srinivas Nayak Indaji, representing Dakshina Kannada District Working Journalists Association, has been honored with the prestigious Dati Nidhi Award by Avaseva Trust, Habali, guided by Legislative Council Chairman Basavaraj Haradi. The award recognizes his contributions to media and social service. Mr. Indaji expressed gratitude, highlighting the crucial role journalists play in societal progress and emphasizing empathy towards people. The ceremony was graced by dignitaries like Shivananda Tagadur, President of Karnataka Working Journalists Association, and Badruddin Mani, Commissioner of Karnataka Information Commission. The monetary component of the award will be donated to Kutluru Government School for uniforms for their school band set, benefiting from Dakshina Kannada Working Journalists Association's Rural Journalism Outreach Program.
In Mangalore today, former Congress leader and Lok Sabha opposition leader Rahul Gandhi has been granted bail by an MP-MLA court in a case regarding his alleged defamatory remarks on the Indian Army during clashes with Chinese soldiers in Arunachal Pradesh. Rahul was granted bail on a personal bond of Rs 20,000 and two sureties of the same amount. The next hearing is scheduled for August 13th. The complainant, Uday Shankar Srivastava, alleges that Rahul made derogatory remarks about the Indian Army during his Bharat Jodo Yatra in 2022, implying they were thrashed by the Chinese. Rahul, who had not appeared in court for 5 earlier hearings, received a warm welcome from Congress workers upon his arrival. He is also expected to visit the family of a man who tragically drowned in heavy rains recently. In a historic moment for India, Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla successfully landed in the ocean near San Diego after an 18-day mission at the International Space Station. Shukla, a pilot with the Indian Air Force, carried out a series of experiments in microgravity, contributing significantly to the Axiom 4 mission. This achievement marks an important step towards India's ambitious Gaganyaan program, set for 2027. Shukla interacted with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, school students, and conducted experiments on tardigrades, myogenesis, and microalgae growth in space. His mission, which cost approximately Rs 550 crore, is seen as a crucial milestone for ISRO's space exploration efforts. Shukla's journey has far-reaching implications for India's space missions and scientific advancements, showcasing India's progress in the field of space exploration.
In a dramatic turn of events, the execution of Nimisha Priya, a nurse from Kerala sentenced to death in Yemen for killing a man who was harassing her, has been postponed following intense negotiations. The mercy plea filed by the Indian government seems to have found some success, as the victim's family has agreed to delay the execution, which was initially scheduled for tomorrow. However, this does not guarantee her release or return to India, due to the absence of diplomatic ties between India and the Houthi rebels in Yemen. Nimisha Priya's case has been described as complex, with efforts being made to explore the option of blood money as a last resort to prevent her execution. The nurse's ordeal began when she took drastic measures to escape the harassment of her business partner, which inadvertently resulted in his death. The Indian government continues to provide support and explore all possible avenues to save Nimisha Priya from the gallows. Stay tuned for further updates on this evolving story. In a tragic turn of events in Pension Mohalla, Hassan district, 4 young men were severely injured after a speeding Kia car crashed into them on Sunday night. The horrifying incident caught on CCTV showed the vehicle losing control and hitting the pedestrians, causing chaos and destruction. The injured victims, identified as Noor Baksh, Abij, Nasir, and Tabrez, were swiftly taken to a private hospital for treatment. The driver has been arrested by the Hassan Traffic Police, who have launched an investigation into the matter. Outraged locals are now urging the authorities to enforce stricter road safety measures to prevent such accidents in the future.
Tesla makes its grand entry into the Indian market with the inauguration of its first showroom at Maker Maxity Mall in Mumbai's Bandra Kurla complex. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis graced the occasion and expressed optimism about Tesla's potential plans for electric vehicle manufacturing and research and development in India. He emphasized the importance of Tesla's choice of Maharashtra, known as the entrepreneurial capital of India, and Mumbai, a hub for innovation and sustainability. Despite no immediate plans for local manufacturing, Tesla has introduced the on-road prices for its electric vehicles, with the Model Y priced at 61 lakh. The recent EV policy in India, offering incentives for global electric vehicle manufacturers, could further support Tesla's presence in the market. This long-awaited move comes after discussions between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Elon Musk regarding possible collaborations in technology and innovation. With its eye on one of the fastest-growing automobile markets globally, Tesla aims to establish itself as a leader in premium electric vehicles in India. Mangalore, April 1, 2025. Fauja Singh, the legendary marathoner who inspired many with his spirit and determination, passed away at the age of 114 in a tragic road accident in Jalandhar, Punjab. Fauja, known as the world's oldest marathon runner, was hit by a car on the Jalandhar-Pathankot highway, resulting in a serious head injury. Despite efforts to save him, he succumbed to his injuries. The news of his demise has left many heartbroken across the globe. Fauja Singh's legacy of resilience and hope will forever be cherished. He started his running journey at the age of 89 after facing personal tragedies and went on to participate in marathons in London, Toronto, and New York. His determination knew no bounds, and he continued to inspire generations around the world. Fauja Singh's remarkable journey will always be remembered, and his impact on the running community will remain unparalleled. May his soul rest in peace. In a thrilling news from the world of cricket, Mangalore Today brings you a tale of spectacular resilience and heartbreak. Indian all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja displayed immense courage, scoring an unbeaten 61 with support from tailenders Bumrah and Siraj in a valiant effort to steer India to victory. However, their brave fight fell short as England's captain Ben Stokes led his team to a 22-run victory in an electrifying third Test match. Despite the loss, Jadeja's determined batting in the face of a collapse showcased the spirit of the game. With India trailing 1-2 in the series, the stage is set for an intense battle in the upcoming matches. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this gripping cricket series.
In a recent development, the Supreme Court has agreed to examine a plea challenging the Delhi High Court's order to stay the release of the film Udaipur Files: Kanhaiya Lal Taylor Murder. The film, which was scheduled to be released on July 11th, faced opposition leading to its postponement. The film producers have sought urgent listing of the plea, stating that the release was halted despite having obtained certification from the censor board. The matter will be heard by a bench of Justices Surya Kant and Joy Mallya Bagchi. The Delhi HC had previously directed the central government to review the movie under the Cinematograph Act following petitions alleging the vilification of Muslims. Stay tuned for further updates on this evolving story.
In Mangalore Today news, amid preparations for the upcoming Bihar polls, a significant number of discrepancies have been identified in the electoral rolls. Reports suggest that around 35.68 lakh voters in Bihar are either deceased, permanently shifted, or enrolled in multiple locations. The Election Commission has highlighted concerns as nearly 11.82% of voters are yet to submit their enumeration forms before the July 25th deadline. Efforts are underway to rectify the voter list errors, with door-to-door visits by booth-level officers being conducted since June 25th. The EC has urged remaining voters to submit their forms promptly through various means, including an online app and website. To ensure inclusivity, special camps have been set up in urban areas, and advanced technology like the ENet platform is being utilized. The EC reassures that eligible voters will not be overlooked, emphasizing the importance of accurate electoral rolls for the democratic process.
We're grateful for your time and attention on today's news podcast. For a deeper dive into today's topics, our website mangaloretoday.com has you covered. And if you haven't yet, subscribing to our channel is the best way to stay updated. Thank you, and see you next time.